Hello everyone, welcome back. This is DoctorCrossover. I'm here today with Professor Whitetower with another mod showcase. Today we're looking at the Obsidian plate mod, which adds in two different pressure plates, Obsidian pressure plates and moss stone pressure plates. So let's get the crafting recipes from here. Right here on the top shelf. So these are the crafting recipes for each of the items. So now, let's head to the testing chamber. Right then. So the first object is the obsidian pressure plate, which is crafted with 2 obsidian. Now then, the obsidian pressure plate is right here on this shelf, and what it does is very special actually. It is a pressure plate that is only affected by the player. It is not affected by dropping anything on it or by, say, a mob. So only players can open it. So now you can finally have pressure plates on the front door of your house without worrying about anything getting in. Because, okay, if I put an iron door here, if I step on a pressure plate, it'll open. However, if I spawn a creeper, push the creeper on the pressure plate, it's not going to open. Creeper. Come on, creeper. Never mind, I'll spawn a new one. Creeper, are you hovering? No, I don't think so. It looked like he was hovering. Anyway, so as you can see, plate is unaffected by the creeper, but it is affected by me. Anyway. Oh, and it's also unaffected by items, so if I throw a creeper egg on it, then it's not going to open. Yes, that is the obsidian pressure plate. Next we have the obsidian pressure plate shrouded, which is crafted with 1 obsidian pressure plate, 4 glowstone, and 4 nether quartz. Like so. And it's the same as an obsidian pressure plate, except it's almost invisible. So you can only see it if you look really carefully, or if you have the NEI pop-offs like I do. But yeah, so it's basically a near invisible version of the obsidian pressure plate. Here, let's put these 2 back up here. Anyway, next up we have the silent obsidian pressure plate, which is crafted with 1 obsidian pressure plate and 1 of any type of wool. And this does what it sounds like it does. It's a silent version of the obsidian pressure plate. So it does, well, whoops. So, it does not make any noise. Let's put this down here. All you hear is the door. You don't hear the actual plate. See, let's put this here, for example. Don't hear any noise. So, yeah. That is the silent pressure plate. Silent obsidian pressure plate. Anyway, next up we have the shrouded and silent obsidian pressure plate, which is crafted with 1 silent pressure plate, 4 glowstone, and 4 nether quartz. And this is a combination of both the shrouded pressure plate and the silent pressure plate. Not only is it near invisible, but it also doesn't make any noise. So you see we have it here, doesn't make any noise, and it's near invisible. So that's the shrouded and silent obsidian plate. Next up, let's put this up here. Next up, we have the moss stone pressure plate, which is crafted with 2 moss stone. And the moss stone pressure plate is kind of an inverse of the obsidian pressure plate. This is not affected by players or dropped items, but is affected by mobs. So see, me stepping on it doesn't do anything. But if I push this creeper onto it... Come on, creeper. Ah. Creeper. Come on, creeper, don't be so pesky now. Never mind, I'll just spawn a new one. Got 3 creepers in the testing chamber. Alright. But see, I spawn the creeper on the pressure plate and the door opens. And also, you're supposed to push the creeper off. Push you off. There we go. And also, it doesn't work if you throw items on it either, like so. So it stays closed, and it only responds to mobs. What? Alright. Next up, okay. Next up is the shrouded moss stone pressure plate, which is the same as a moss stone pressure plate, but near invisible, and it is crafted with a moss stone pressure plate, 4 glowstone, and 4 nether quartz. And, like I said, it's just the same as a moss stone plate, but it is near invisible. Like so. So you can only make out the moss if you look really carefully. And yes, it is only activated by mobs. Alright. Next on our list we have the silent moss stone plate, which of course is crafted with 1 moss stone plate and 1 wool. And it's the same as a moss stone plate, except it makes no noise. So, like so. Makes no noise. Wait, we need to push a creeper on it for the demonstration. Or the professor, either way. Well, let's use the creepers. Come on, Mr. Creeper. Mr. Creeper. Mr. Creeper. You're being uncooperative, Mr. Creeper. Come on, come on. Never mind. These creepers are so pesky. Anyway, spawn him on top of it, and it makes no noise. But it's still pressed, as you can see. So get off. Thank you. Right then, next on the list is the shrouded and silent moss stone plate. This is crafted with 1 silent moss stone plate with 4 glowstone dust and 4 nether quartz. And, well, it's the same as a moss stone pressure plate, except it's both near invisible and silent. So near invisible, can't see it very much, and silent, so if I spawn a creeper on top of it, you don't hear a thing. So yes, this is the Obsidian plate mod. The shelf is not... Thank you. Okay. Alright, so that has been the Obsidian... What? What? There's something wrong with the door. There we go. So, that has been the Obsidian plate mod. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and tell all your friends to do the same, because that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. And also, if you have ideas for what games or mods I should try in the next video, let me know in the comments. And for me, these creepers and the professor. Excuse me, creeper, you're in the way. Creeper, you're in the way. Thank you. Where is the professor? Professor, oh yes. I left this on accidentally. Professor, where are you? Professor? Professor Whiteout, there you are. Anyway, for me, all those creepers back there, and the professor, it is. Goodbye.